What's up, everybody? It's your favorite face, DLace, and today I'm back with a different type of video. I know everybody's seen me react to these videos. They've been seeing the videos come out. Basically talking about Prettyboyfredo and just the real person that Prettyboyfredo actually is. First off, I want to say that no, I was never a part of any video. You probably never seen me on Fredo's channel, but I am a friend of Cam. I actually reacted to Cam's videos, and I decided, you know what, maybe it's time for me to actually step up and record one. I kept this a secret for a while. Nobody really knew that I was around SSH or what was left of SSH around the time that all this happened, which was about a month ago. But yeah, basically, I was invited, not necessarily by Prettyboyfredo. I was there through Cam. Basically, Cam, he hit up Fredo and asked him if I could be a part of it. And Fredo agreed, you know. I heard, just like everybody else, I heard a lot of different things about Fredo. I've seen the DDG beef. You know, I'm a big fan of DDG. I've seen the beef that DDG had with them. I've seen it in a lot of other YouTubers and creators. Even before we got there, you know, there were people like Keys and Cam, the other Cam, not Cam Dillard, but the other Cam. There was just a lot of people who just were falling out with him. You know, even Malik, while we were there, he would say little things behind Fredo's back that Fredo doesn't know about. So, yeah, it was just a lot of different things going on. But still, you know, like I said, I was there to support my friend and just to be around and possibly just get new content in with everybody. And as you look on my channel, you don't see any content from Fredo or anybody else from the group because I was told not to post any content in the house. Like I said before, I wasn't necessarily supposed to be a part of the game show house, but I came with Cam just to get the experience and just to you know, like I said, to create content. But Fredo, when I got there, you know, first of all, let's just rewind back. As Cam said, yes, we had to pay for our tickets. Fredo, I mean, I don't know, is he still a millionaire? I mean, I'm not sure. I don't want to come here and just over trash him, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Fredo, I'm not sure what the case was. Cam told me that he was cool paying for our tickets, and I was shocked because, like I said, I wasn't even a part of the thing. You know, I'm coming. I'm not even part of the reality show. I'm here to help or just to be, you know, there with Cam and get the experience and get around Fredo, and, you know, possibly network, you know, or even get content with other people that's in the house. You know, these are people, Fredo, Malik, and all these people are people that I've watched for a long time now. So having the opportunity to be with them, with one of my friends, was actually a big thing for me, and I was excited to go. And so the first red flag was that we had to pay for our ticket. Like I said, Fredo agreed to pay, and I'll make another video after this showing all the screenshots and everything. But I just wanted to come and talk about it because I see everybody else talked about it, and everybody's gonna be surprised, like, who is this guy? But like I said, I was behind the scenes. I was really there just observing everything. So this is my experience, like I said. But yeah, basically, Fredo had us. He had us pay for our own tickets. And for me, I wasn't really that mad about it. You know, it was a slight red flag because, like I said, Cam was actually supposed to be a part of the reality show house. But me personally, I wasn't. You know, I was there unannounced in a way. Fredo knew I was coming after Cam told him, and he was like, oh, yeah, it's cool or whatever. And no, he agreed that he would pay for everything. But did he? No. But him not paying for me wasn't that big of a deal because, like I said, I was not supposed to be a part of it at all. So it wasn't that big of a deal to me. You know that. But like I said, that was the first slight red flag. Then we get there and we come in, you know, Fredo's cool. Off camera, the first day, Fredo was cool. You know what I'm saying? You know, he bought us food for everybody in the house to eat. You know what I'm saying? He was cool. He seemed pretty genuine. It was a little weird because, you know, he didn't have any beds or any furniture in there. Fredo was sleeping on like a little, I don't want to say an air mattress, but it was like a little bed frame without an actual I don't even know what you call it, but basically he was sleeping on a mattress. Yeah, that's what he was sleeping on a mattress. I just got him mixed up. So he had no bed frame, but he was sleeping on a mattress. And we would just sleep on the floor, and we have like blankets or whatever, which I'm not really mad at. Even sometimes I like to sleep on the floor. You know, I'm at home, I have a bed, but sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I just like to sleep on the floor, and it give me that vibe like when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me. That's just me. I don't know about anybody else. But yeah. So basically, you know, we get there, and I'm just noticing things each day. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I wasn't a part of the video, so I was able to really observe and just see who Fredo really was. And I hate to just make it all about like, oh, were you just sitting there looking for Fredo to just be weird and be mean? Like, no, I wasn't. But when people are doing certain things, it's just blatantly obvious, you know? Like the food situation. He would continuously take us out. Fredo's in the heart of Manhattan. He's in a penthouse, by the way. He's in a big penthouse in Manhattan. And he's taking us out to these restaurants for breakfast, knowing that, you know, I just graduated college. I'm not necessarily rich. I don't have money just to be throwing around, especially for food. But you know, you want to go get something from the store. You know what I'm saying? You want to go get a sandwich and some fries. You out of $25 already. You know what I'm saying? So, and then we also had to pay for the train ticket. We also had to pay for the plane ticket too. So that was like a whole bunch of expenses were just stacking up. And for somebody who invited us out there, and especially, and I don't even want to just keep saying us, because like I said, I wasn't supposed to be a part of the videos. I came there with my friend, but at the same time, even them, they had to pay just as much as I did. You know, I came out there kind of prepared for it, but I know they didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were out there, they were flown out there. They were supposed to be flown out there. They were invited to be a part of this reality show to get exposure and to hang with Prettyboyfredo. Like, who wouldn't want to hang with Prettyboyfredo? He has millions of subscribers. Everybody's been watching him since the 2K days, and even after that, when he became Fredo 2 times, he was doing the family content. He was doing all the crazy content. Like, Fredo was a big time guy for us, man. So we were all excited to come meet him. And yeah, just the way that he treated everybody was just crazy, man. So yeah, like I said, from the outside looking in, it just seemed like Fredo was a different person on camera than he was off camera. I feel like off camera, after the initial few hours, maybe a day, Fredo was cool. You know what I'm saying? He was cool before that. Then it seemed like after that time period went by, he could be turned into the Fredo that DDG talks about, and that all these other creators try to expose him to be, you know? Selfish, self-centered, a scammer, a finesser, you know? Fredo, I mean, like, I'm sure everybody's heard of the Corvette situation already, where he had the Corvette video with Cam, and Cam was excited. I'm not gonna lie, Cam was excited. He talked about it a lot that day, and then to come to find out, Fredo wants him to put down money for the Corvette. That was like, whoa. That's when I was really like, you know, I'm from Chicago, so I'm like, whoa, this sound like a finesse, sound like a stain. You know what I'm saying? Like, how is he inviting us out here? First of all, or inviting you more directly, inviting you. Like I said, I'm not really supposed to be here. I thought Fredo was just out of kindness of his heart letting me come and was gonna fly me out and do all these different things. So I'm like, how is he gonna invite you out here for this reality game show, which, in hindsight, wasn't getting that many views for a person who had 6 million subscribers? You were barely cracking 200K views a video, you know what I'm saying? So you flew him out here for this house, and then you flew him out for all this content. He was supposed to be making all this content, and then you turn around and ask Cam to pay for a Corvette. Now Cam has to turn around and ask other people in the house to pay for a Corvette. Now that's causing friction. And then Fredo is barely putting any money down for the Corvette. He was the main one talking about, I'm not gonna barely use the Corvette, bro. This is for you. This is for the video. Blah 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 blah. But Fredo's the main person using the Corvette, but the last person to put some money in. Me personally, I didn't put any money in for the Corvette because, like I said, I wasn't supposed to be there for the video. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even supposed to be there. So, and I wasn't supposed to be in any videos. So I definitely didn't put any money down for the Corvette, nor did I ride in the Corvette. But Fredo, I'm seeing all these videos, I'm seeing all this different stuff, and I'm like, Fredo's the main one driving a Corvette around the city, drag racing, you know, doing all this different stuff in the car. I'm just like, it looks cool, but he's not even supposed to be in the car doing all that in the first place. Basically, Fredo is just a fraud, bro. Like, he's a real life fraud. Like a real life fraud. Like, Fredo, real life, is trying to use everybody for views at this point. And that's what I noticed. I noticed that very quickly from being there. Like, yeah, he's using you guys for views, bro. Especially once I started seeing how much views the videos were getting, and I'm just seeing all this different stuff. I'm like, yeah, Fredo's definitely a stain. He's definitely staining you guys. He's finessing you guys. And I'm steady telling Cam this, but Cam is just, I feel him. You know, he's a very loyal person. You know, that's why we get along so much. He's a loyal person. He wants to stay through and stay in there and stick it out and see it everything through. And this is a big opportunity for Cam, and I feel like this is a big opportunity for me on the back end. You know, so I stayed with him. You know, I stayed with him, and we endured it all. But really, I mean, Keyshawn left, and then everybody just started dropping off and leaving, and then we finally left. But I would just say my overall experience with Fredo is, whatever you see on the internet is true. Like, it's literally true. I feel like Fredo is somebody who is trying to live a persona that he's not necessarily able to live anymore, and he's still trying to show that for his YouTube. But honestly, I just think Fredo should maybe. I feel like Fredo should just be real with his people. You know what I'm saying? If you have real fans, you feel like you have a real fan base and they love you for you, you should be real with your fan base. You know what I'm saying? So that really just shows me the kind of the mindset that Fredo's in right now, and the type of person that he's either, I don't want to say he is, but that he's becoming or turning into. But I don't know, man. It's hard. It's hard to even say that he's not, because of what I've heard, not just not what you've heard, but what I've heard as well, just about Fredo in general, you know. And then I also wasn't there that night when everybody went to jail. I was still at the crib, so I wasn't there when all them went to jail. But then I saw right when they went to jail, Fredo's all on Instagram posting hella stories about it, and I'm like, bro, you're not gonna help them bail? Like, you're not gonna help bail them out? Like, you flew them out here and now they're in trouble, and you want to just sit here and post stories and make videos about it. I even saw when they got out, he's on live and he's got the camera out and he's just talking to Cam. He's trying to figure out what happened, and I was kind of mad at Cam. Like, I was kind of mad at Cam for even responding to him, because I know for a fact Cam was pissed off that he was in jail out there. I know for a fact Cam was not really messing with Fredo for a minute while we were out there. And for him to be one of the people who was just talking and just giving Fredo all this information when he had the camera out, that did piss me off for a second. I'm not gonna lie, man. But yeah, I would say my experience around everybody was cool. I feel like everybody kind of had a little friction at first. Not friction, but it was a little tension first when you meet people, especially a whole bunch of guys, because you don't know everybody and you kind of just on edge, everybody from different places. So you trying to just see the room out. But I would say, man, Fredo just needs a reality check. He needs a reality check, man. He needs a reality check. And I think DDG is the person to give him that reality check. I feel like they need to run this boxing match. They need to run this boxing match. DDG versus Prettyboyfredo. They need to run this so he can knock Fredo back into reality and put him in his place, man. Because really, if he did everybody in the house bogus, he's done all his friends bogus. He's lying, he's scamming his viewers. I mean, his videos being fake, I'm not going to say that that's a big problem, because I feel like a lot of people on YouTube fake their videos. So that's not really a big thing to me. And me personally, I've kind of realized, you know what I'm saying? I kind of realized that they were fake years ago. So I don't really trip over that for real. But I don't know, man. I just feel like Fredo's out of touch with reality. And it's just time for him to at least to own up and speak out about it. You know, he still hasn't dropped a video on it. He still hasn't really said much. I seen an Instagram story where he laughed with Jazz, and that's what really prompted me to make this video, because it's like, okay, now you're trying to act like everybody's lying and you want to get Jazz into it when we publicly seen you embarrass her too. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get a part 2 to get some messages in and show you guys some of the stuff that I have personally from the situation and everything. But like I said, stay tuned for part 2. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, follow me on my socials, and I'll see you guys in part 2.